to the buy and sell segment here, guys. Every single week, I try and find a team to bet on, and I try to find a team to bet against. Of course, that is the buy and sell. And we had a great week last week. I'm pretty sure we're like 7-3 the last 2 weeks combined on the buy and sell team. So it's going pretty well here. These predictions are going pretty well. I mean, the teams that I'm betting on to lose are playing horribly, and the teams I'm betting on to win are going pretty well. So Colorado last week got the job done in a big way for me. Starting things off with my buy team for this week, I'm looking at the Winnipeg Jets, guys. I mean, I'm always looking at the schedules and trying to find some soft spots. And, of course, that you really want to find, opportunities where they're playing weaker teams. And I understand the odds might not be the best. So you might have to look at the puck line or regulation or team total and things like that here. But the schedule has not really been that friendly for Winnipeg until coming forward here this week. They have the Coyotes, they have the Ducks, Kings, Sharks, Red Wings. So the only real game I think they could lose in that span is against the LA Kings. And who knows, maybe the LA Kings drop one there. Winnipeg is still a really tough team in the Western Conference. So when I look at the schedule, I see a really rough one for the Winnipeg Jets. And then all of a sudden they have a little bit of a kind of a quieter patch of games against teams that are definitely winnable games. Coyotes, Ducks, I mean, they're pretty much checked out here. They don't have any playoff hopes, of course. And Winnipeg, they're trying to build themselves into a really good position. So I think they are definitely a bet on team for this week. Now, my sell team for this week might surprise some people, but my sell team is actually going to be the New York Islanders. This is a team that I was betting on for quite a while. I liked the acquisition of Bo Horvat. The fact of the matter is, if you're a strength of schedule person, you look at that kind of stuff, it's pretty much the opposite of what I said for the Winnipeg Jets. The Islanders have had it a lot easier recently. They've had some victories against teams they probably should take care of. And now they have the Maple Leafs on deck. They have the Devils on deck. They have the Lightning. They have the Sabres, who have been playing pretty well. To me, this is an Islanders team that's going to run into some trouble over this next week. I think you might get some good prices on their opponents. And I feel like this is a good time to fade them after they've kind of been impressing people recently. And I'll look the other way. So my sell team for this week is going to be the New York Islanders for this week. So looking forward to it. And last week I put my money where my mouth was and actually bet on these teams and faded the Islanders a lot more. I do recommend, I got to give credit to Carmine, because Carmine actually got me doing this a lot more pretty much when we first met and started doing shows together about forecasting your plays, looking ahead of time. And even if you don't, bet all of them, it's really nice to look towards the schedules, Carm.